Welcome. Today we will talk about the third whorl of a flower, that is Androecium. Androecium is the third whorl of a flower and it is the male whorl and it is one of the essential whorls and it is composed of stamens, otherwise called microsporophylls. Stamens are the modified leaf. Microspore bearing leaves are called microsporophylls. Each stamen consists of two parts, a short stalk-like structure called filament and two bilobed box-like structure is called anther. And these two anther lobes are connected together by a tissue called connective. This is the usual type of anther, and this type of anther is called bithecous anther because they have two chambers. And monothecous chamber is also there. As in the case of Malvaceae, there you can see reniform anther or kidney-shaped anther or bean-shaped anther. That is only one chamber. That is why it is called monothecous anther. Right? There are two basic type of stamens. One is called laminar stamens and another one is called filamentous stamens. In the case of laminar stamens, the laminar stamens possess a leaf-like, dorsiventrally flattened structure bearing two thecae, typically on the adaxial surface. These may represent the ancestral type. And another one is called filamentous type. Filamentous stamens are more common, having a stalk-like, generally terete filament with a discrete pollen-bearing part anther. This is the major types of stamens. One is called laminar stamens and another one is called filamentous stamens. See, you can see the filamentous stamens. Filamentous stamens are, there's a slender filament and two bilobed box-like structure anther. This is the usual type, and in the case of laminar type, this is leaf-like dorsiventrally flattened structure having two thecae, two chambers. Inside the chambers, you can see the pollen grains that is on the adaxial surface, and this type of stamens are called laminar stamens. And you can see staminodes or staminodium is also there. Staminodium. Staminodium, otherwise called staminode, is a sterile or non-fertile stamen. The staminodes may be highly modified. In some cases, you can see petaloid staminodes, you can see clavate staminodes are there, nectariferous, or very reduced and vestigial staminodes are there. So, non-fertile, sterile, and such stamens are called staminodes or staminodium. And another term is called antherode. Antherode is a sterile anther-like structure. Antherodes are sterile anther-like structure. That is called antherode. Staminodium. Staminode is there. That is sterile stamens. Antherode means sterile anther-like structure. Could you follow me? Then stamen arrangement. There are a basic type of stamen arrangement. There are two types of arrangement you can see. One is called spiral arrangement. Stamens are arranged in a spiral manner. And the second one is called whorled arrangement. Stamens are arranged in one or more whorls. This type of arrangements you can see in the case of angiosperm flowers. Stamens are usually free. Stamens are usually free or attached to the petals or any other floral parts. Such fusion is called adhesion. Stamens are usually free. Sometimes it is attached on the floral parts, maybe attached to the petals or attached to the tepals or attached to the gynoecium, any floral parts. And so they are called, when they are attached to the petals, they are called epipetalous condition. Most of the gamopetalae, you can see this epipetalous condition. For example, in the case of Ixora, there you can see the stamens are attached on the petals. When they are attached to the perianthulus or tepals, then it is called epiphyllous, as in the case of Liliaceae. The case of Gloriosa, there you can see the stamens are attached on the tepals. When they are partially or fully united with gynoecium, they are called gynandrous. You can see in the case of Calotropis. Okay. See, you can see this is epipetalous condition. The stamens are attached on the petals. And this is epiphyllous condition. In Liliaceae, the stamens are attached on the perianthulopes. And here you can see the stamens are attached to the gynoecium. This condition is called the gynandrous condition. Could you follow me? Then considering the relative length of filament, so we can classify the stamens. See, one is called a didymous condition with stamens in two equal pairs. Here you can see didymous condition. All the stamens are in equal size. And another term is didynamous condition. Four stamens are there. Two stamens are longer in size and two stamens are shorter in size. Such arrangement is called didynamous condition. That is, depends upon the relative length of filament. Didynamous condition. Then tetradynamous condition. Of the 6 stamens, 4 stamens are longer and 2 stamens are shorter. This type of arrangement is called tetradynamous condition. See, didymous condition is there, didynamous condition is there, tetradynamous condition is there. Didymous means all the stamens are in equal length. Didynamous means 4 stamens are there, 2 stamens are longer and 2 stamens are shorter. And in the case of tetradynamous condition with 6 stamens in 2 groups of 4 long and 2 short. Could you follow me? Then stamen cycle. Stamen cycle. Stamen cycle refers to the number of whorls or series of stamens present. Number of whorls of stamens present. There are 2 major types of stamen cycle. You can see uniseriate and biseriate. Uniseriate having a single whorl of stamens, single whorl of stamens, that is uniseriate. In biseriate with 2 whorls of stamens. If additional whorls are there, we can also name triseriate, tetraseriate, so can be used. So that mainly 2 types, uniseriate and biseriate type of stamen cycle. See, based on the placement of stamens in the uniseriate stamen cycle are classified into antisepalous. Antisepalous means stamens attached opposite to the sepals or calyx lobes. Antisepalous. This is otherwise called alternipetalous. Antisepalous, otherwise called alternipetalous, stamen positioned between the petals or corolla lobes. Right? Then antipetalous, stamens attached opposite to the petals or corolla lobes. Antipetalous. And this is otherwise called alternisepalous. Alternisepalous, stamens positioned between the sepals or calyx lobes. Right? Antisepalous, otherwise called alternipetalous. Antipetalous, otherwise called alternisepalous, as in the case of a uniseriate stamen cycle. And biseriate stamen cycle again classified into diplostomenous, in which the outer whorl is opposite to the sepals and the inner opposite to the petals. Outer antisepalous and inner antipetalous. Such condition is called diplostomenous condition. And another technical term is obdiplostomenous condition, in which the outer whorl is opposite to the petals and inner whorl is opposite to the sepals. And this type of stamen arrangement is called obdiplostomenous condition. Right? See, you can see here in uniseriate condition, uniseriate stamen cycle, there you can see antisepalous, sepals, the stamens attached opposite to the sepal. And this is otherwise called alternipetalous, alternate to the petals. The stamens are attached alternate to the petals. This is alternipetalous. Then antipetalous. Stamens attached opposite to the petals. And this is otherwise called alternisepalous. Alternate to the sepals. Right? This is in the case of uniseriate stamen cycle, and biseriate stamen cycle, you can see diplostomenous condition. Outer whorl is antisepalous, inner whorl is antipetalous. Inner whorl antipetalous, outer whorl antisepalous. This is a normal condition. That is why it is called a diplostomenous condition. And obdiplostomenous condition means just the reverse. That is outer antipetalous, inner antisepalous. And this condition is called obdiplostomenous condition. Could you follow me? With this, we can stop today's class, and the next class we will discuss the attachment of filament to the anther and different types of dehiscence we can see. Thank you very much.